Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to give you guys a video on my main event review for July 15th, 2014. I couldn't watch it off my Xbox because something weird's going on with it, so I'm gonna see if I can get it working. Yeah, talk about main event. Didn't I say last week that I'm probably gonna lose interest in main event? I kind of did here. It wasn't really interested in the show, so I'll talk about it, but not interested in it. Might not review it next week. Miz TV. This was actually pretty good stuff here. Miz comes out, talks about how he's gonna give some big news, and he refers to when LeBron James left the Miami Heat and went to the Cavaliers or whatever the name of the team is. And he reads the letter saying that he's leaving Cleveland, Ohio. It's a low dump. Everybody there is just average, like everybody else here. And I'm going to the big star, become a big star in Hollywood. I'm going to be a big Hollywood star. And at Battleground, I'm going to become the new Intercontinental Champion since he's in the Battle Royal. Sheamus comes out, and they're supposed to have a match later. Sheamus says that Miz should just take his talent and go back and get out of the WWE, just go underneath the ocean. And then Miz is like, well, why didn't you... I don't remember what Miz says, but then Sheamus talks about how he's going to beat... how he should start a movie called Bloody Sunday because he's going to kick Miz's face head off his head at Battleground. And then he goes to bro kick him, and Miz gets out of the way. So that was about it for that. It wasn't a bad segment. That was actually probably the best thing on the show. Emma versus Cameron with Naomi on commentary. Wasn't that good of a match because no Cameron matches are really good. And we find out that on the pre-show or the kickoff, it's going to be Naomi versus Cameron, which is fine. I'm fine with that. I think they should have done that on the main show and waited to do AJ Lee versus Paige for the Divas Championship until SummerSlam. But Emma wins with a roll-up, and then Cameron attacks her afterwards, and Naomi chases her off. It was bad. I didn't care for it. And then we got the next match. It's Ryback and Curtis Axel versus Big E and Kofi Kingston. It's a typical predictable tag team match. Kofi Kingston beats Curtis Axel with the Trouble in Paradise. It was very predictable. And then The Miz gets interviewed, and he says that Sheamus just wants what everybody else wants, and that's the moneymaker. And he's gonna beat he says he's gonna beat Sheamus tonight, and then we get The Miz versus Sheamus. It was a pretty good match. Wasn't bad. It was kind of like the same match they had on Raw last night. And then eventually Sheamus tries to bro kick Miz, but he covers his face because he doesn't like to get his face hit, which I like that they're playing off that gimmick. It's kind of like the Dash and Cody Rhodes gimmick and the current Tyler Breeze gimmick on NXT, even though he's not really portraying that gimmick. But then while Miz is covering his face, Sheamus ends up rolling him up and get the win. So Sheamus gets the victory here, and that was main event. It was just kind of an average main event show. It wasn't like as good as last week's show. It was just kind of like the typical main events. And that's about it. I forgot to mention, I wanted to mention something earlier that I want to talk about, what I forgot to talk about in my Raw review. And the Raw reviews on the CM Brothers channel. So if you want to check out the Raw review, you can go on that channel. I'm going to talk about Stin. Because now, you know that if you pre-order WWE 2K15, Stin is going to be the guy, the downloadable character. That means Stin's probably going to be in the WWE. And Triple H in his interview with Michael Cole kind of teased it. So I think that's going to be awesome to see Stin go to the WWE. And maybe in a future video I'll talk about how they should book Stin. But it's obvious Stin's going to go with the WWE because Ultimate Warrior, when he was in the video game, he was in the WWE. Whoever was like pretty much in the video games coming to the WWE, because before Brock Lesnar returned, he was in the video game. Before Jake the Snake Roberts returned, he was in the video game. Before Even though Hulk Hogan's pretty much in every video game. Before Hulk Hogan returned, he was in the video game at, last year. So I can't wait to see that I can't wait to see it though. It's gonna be cool to see Sting finally step into a WWE win. I and I am gonna pre-order the game so I can get Sting. That's all I really have to say for this video. All I have to say is peace out.